Yeah, if you want to get a good pitch, you can go ahead. When they get going, it's like WrestleMania.
In here? What, they're just real playful and stuff?
Yeah, they're, a bunch of baby monkeys.
Are they babies, all of them?
We have about half of them. We've had a couple. Here they come. There we go. Should have been in here. Good one there.
Cute. This is awesome.
Only one in the country. There's one in London and one in the Netherlands that this exhibit was kind of based on. And Mike was kind of developed. It was part of the team that put this together and got this whole thing going. And it started with a surplus of monkeys that were intercepted at the airport that were being brought in illegally.
Really?
And, we got a call and they built this exhibit. And
now, what's the thinking on why it works? Open air and all.
Well, there's nothing between you and the cage.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's no cage between you and
stay in here longer than other exhibits.
Okay.
And it's probably that whole...
But did you just know that these monkeys are cool with it? Like...
Yeah, we talked to some primate experts about what species would work the best, what would be more active, what would,
So cute. Wow.
One way we judge success is how long people stay. And this is off the charts.
Yeah.
And are there incidents of any sorts? No, just people grabbing food.
Yep.
No, we had a 74-year-old woman reach out and grab a monkey. What she did was, it was similar to this. Monkey's on a branch. She reached over and grabbed the branch to pull it down that the monkey was on. The monkey bit her on the hand. Game and Fish shut us down so that we took these guys through some tests to make sure that they were healthy to prevent, we didn't do any rabies. The only way to test for rabies is to euthanize and send the brain in. But we had to quarantine them, and then we had to do hepatitis shots and TB tests and things like that.
So did she have to have a rabies shot though? No.
Nope. They showed no signs of,
of
change in behavior. If there was change in behavior, that would be the next step. That never happened.
We did have to make some changes in here and the way we had it set up. It was a little bit more
overgrown towards
the bushes and whatnot were a little bit closer to the people area, and there were some more ropes over here so you could get even closer. And when they get going, especially the young ones that have never been in the first batch were in the wild, they were caught down in the wild. The young ones, they've never known a life without people around, so they'll come on the ground and they'll kind of do it.
Get real close.
Oh yeah. We had to kind of train them with squirt bottles and noise triggers, to let them know. And blah, blah, blah.
So they're pretty smart dudes.
Oh yeah.
And what are they called again?
These are common squirrel monkeys, also known as South American squirrel monkeys.
In our first batch, we had a really good time. Kirk was the main guy, and he was the alpha male, and he was really buff. And he was a ton of personality. You really knew that he knew it, and he was the leader, and real interesting the way that first group interacted. I mean, I'm sure it is for those that are in here now.
So what is the group dynamic then with a leader or a parent?
Well, the females kind of run the show. I'm not in here now. I don't know who the alpha male would be. Who's left? Was it Spock? Okay, Spock came with the original group with Kirk, and they used to fight, and eventually Kirk kind of disposed them, and we had to put Spock out of the exhibit in a different place. But when Kirk moved, we brought Spock back in. He had a real hard time for a while because the females were beating him up and not giving him any attention. But he's eventually kind of worked his way back up into it. Especially too because some of the boys were Kirk's kids and they weren't having it.
Did you know what we did with this top platform over here?
No.
You see a new pipe that goes up into that, and this would be hot or cold water. So up on that top platform, it's about 80 degrees.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's cool. So that you'll see them go lay up there because it's much, much cooler.
Flatter it out.
So it's something designed in-house. Greg and the guys designed it in-house, and it'll probably be used in other spots now.
Fantastic.
This is awesome. I can't thank you guys enough.
You see, once they get going, Dave, once they get going,
are we stimulants for them?
Like
to be in
they
here?
came out to check us out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hot, muggy summer day, so they're
Yeah.
kind of a little mellower. You know, when there's certain times of the day and certain times of the year where it's just bonsai.
Oh,
all
hi.
the time.
I didn't even see you there. What are they eating?
Well, they're probably right now they're looking for bugs and this and that. We've seen them catch birds before. It's pretty cool. Rip their head off.
Really?
Yeah. They're tough. They're really neat. They'll eat, they get primate chow and they'll get grapes and nuts and they mix it up. Every day is different.
Mhm.
Give it to them in different ways. It's called behavioral enrichment. Put it in like plastic paper bags or like little balls, stuff that they have to negotiate and figure out to
Uh-huh.
get it on. And pretty cool though. They work together.
They're super cool.
Sometimes we get snakes in here, and you'll see them all do this thing called mobbing, where they all jump around the snake. They're all like, ah, ah, and they
Really?
get on the thing. We have Harris hawks that come around, and when Kirk was
Would
here,
a hawk come and grab one of them?
they scope it out. It's because it's so the way the branches are here. The hawks can't really negotiate it to get in and grab them. There's hawks in Africa that are designed to do that or eagles. But they check them out. But these guys, they'll shoo them right off. I actually saw Kirk, the alpha male, go after the hawk and swoop down onto him, and he came up, and it was something else.
There's Spock.
Spock is the leader?
He's the new leader. Yeah,
He's a little bigger,
Oh, yeah.
especially around the forearms. Kind of got the Popeye look going.
How cool. So bugs and then vegetation in here too?
Yeah, they're omnivores, so they'll kind of eat what they can get. They like the flowers, anything sugary. Yeah, there's not too much here. Sometimes some things will bloom, but those are whistling ducks.
Do they whistle?
Yeah, they whistle. They don't quack. It's kind of like a peep. Missing some jump.
Where at? Whoa! I think I got all of that.
You can imagine our guests standing in here.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And wouldn't you get like 6 or 7 jumping at all angles?
And then this will be full with people, just filtering through, walking real slow.
We'll get people lined up all along this balcony here. All day, too. From open
That's
till
awesome.
close, like in March, all day.
There's 2 in there, 1.
I'm looking at presenting this to the AZA conference, not this year, but next year, the human element of this type of exhibit. I think they value it for I just kind of think that way. I have no idea how I want to look at that. I mean, there's no coming up.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea because so many other zoos are thinking about it and watching it now. After it'll be 4 years. It's time to show the results. Boy, they took a lot off that tree, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah. We're worried about something big falling, so.
Yep.
Did a pretty nice job of it, too.